What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action, sporting in the blue color, playing as Set. His name is KoTH. His opponents today in the blue color, playing as Hades. His name is KoTH. In the sky blue color, playing as Loki, his name is Owl. In the red color, playing as Poseidon, his name is Tunison. And in the green color, struggling to find a town center, his name is Eric B. R. the First. The map is Nomad. This is Nomad King of the Hill. Nomad King of the Hill, yes. So hold the hill, you win. But also just kill your opponents and you win. A bit of fun here. We're still trying to get the complete package finished off. There is a map available. We've been having some issues trying to get it to work, so we're just going to run with this one for the time being here. Lots and lots of fun here. We do see KoTH starting up on the fish here as well. Owl also going for a dock, going to be jumping onto his water. Up here we see KoTH also going for some fishing ships here as he finds himself some berries over here. These baboons are edible as well, and there is a rhino down here. Unfortunately, he misses that one, it seems. On this position here, we do see Tunison. He's got the hunt over here as well. Going to be moving up onto the side of the map to grab himself some fish as well. Very, very stock standard. Eric, on the other hand here, he is not going to be going for the fish at the moment. In fact, he's getting himself hunting dogs. He's got himself some decent zebra over there. There is a whole bunch of baboons all over the place. A rhino over on that side. He will want to get onto the water at some point, but everyone on the water does mean they're all going to have a very, very nice boom to start this game off. No one yet going for this center plenty vault just yet. One of the changes here since the recent Nomad King of the Hill variants is now there is an icy patch around this one, so you can't just spam buildings on this plenty vault and expect it to work out. So that's going to be good here. You're going to have to control that center, build around it a little bit in order to actually fully control it, and then you have to deal with everyone wanting to team up on you to take you out. It's still worth resources, so it's worth sending a scout over there and making that happen, as we do see the fishing ships starting up here for Tunison. To get this one off. Unfortunately here for KoTH, he doesn't get the best fish spawns over here, fairly far away from his docks. Still better than nothing there, as he's got himself 4 villagers on the wood, 5 villagers on that food, trying to pump those villagers out nicely. Owl as well, having a little bit of trouble getting himself those villagers out. And one thing that Owl is going to be struggling with here, unfortunately, is his gold is awful. There is potential for a gold mine down the bottom of the map here, and in fact there is no gold here. There's no gold nearby. There's a gold mine up here right next to KoTH, but he's gonna have to be fighting for that immediately. A very, very strange spawn here. KoTH gets a really beautiful one with the gold mine right next to him. Tunison as well, not the best at the moment. There's probably some gold mines close to him. He's got some nice town centers behind him as the players have kind of grabbed these outside town centers. We see down here, Eric's grabbing the zebra there. And Owl, with no gold, he's built his temple. He has to go pure gatherers to advance here. These Ulfsarks sitting around not doing a whole lot. He's going to have a very, very challenging time here in the early stages of the game as KoTH comes in with his villager to take the plenty vault for himself. That's going to get him a little bit of resources. We see Chrono dropping a temple down on this position. Does have the blanket of Empress Zoe here. That's going to help him out quite a bit, in all honesty, to defend his buildings and try and grab that center food there. Still no one advancing to the next stage, as it can take a hot minute here. But if you take a look at the automatic layout, you have to give the edge to KoTH, followed by Tunison, followed by everybody having a very big struggle town down the bottom of the map here. Anubis coming through for KoTH at the moment. Owl moving up onto this side, trying to get himself some food. But again, it's going to be very, very challenging. He's going to have to fight through KoTH here to grab these gold mines, or fight through Eric over here to grab these gold mines down the bottom. We do see Eric dropping a dock down here. No fish on this side. There is a little bit of fish there, so he can get that down the bottom there. as someone uses a god power somewhere. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but he did use it. As the villagers moving up onto this side, they do spot that gold mine there, so he can come in and start mining that one, and that's what he's going to be going for. You got to start somewhere. KoTH's not going to be happy about that one. He's already got himself the sentinels up around this position, but luckily for Owl here, the sentinel did not spawn over here because the temple and the house was placed. Oop. Gatherer almost getting shot down there. Does manage to survive. Ares is on the way, though, as the village is going to be grabbing this gold over here. Owl's going to be very, very stressed in this game to try and get gold mines. So we'll see. We'll see how it's going to end up going. Chrono does grab back that Plenty Vault over here. He could take out those Hades Shades fairly shortly, but we'll see what sort of a strategy he's going to go for. Oftentimes we just see players booming in these free-for-alls to kick things off, but going aggressive, it can catch people off guard a little bit here. I wouldn't be surprised to see Eric trying to do something like that as he is hunting down these baboons. Baboons are a wild hunt spawn here. Probably worth building another granary over on this spot, in all honesty. But we do see that Eric's going to get himself 3 fishing ships over here and probably call it a day after all is said and done. As we see, Chrono says, "What are you doing over here, Tuna?" So you're not allowed on this spot. And a couple of those cabinets are going to be coming through. Hermes does come through, though, for Tunis, and he can click that ceasefire if he wants. He can also use that as a bit of a troll to hold the Plenty Vault. If he gets it down to 1 minute, click ceasefire, you just win. So it removes a minute from that Plenty Vault, obviously, there. As the Centaur going to run through, grab the Plenty Vault for himself here. Nice play where that's concerned. But yeah, I think Chrono JJ, you could probably be getting a little bit more fishing ships out onto these very far spots. It's not the best, but it's not awful either. As the cabinets are starting to muster on that position there. Chrono going to be dropping down a barracks and an armory over here. As the villagers get sent back. A Cyclops already out there. Forseti on the way now for Owl, but no Herser in just yet, as the villagers need to make a break for it. He could try and run up into the center of the map here. We see an attempt here from Owl to scout around on the map, looking for gold mines and things to go for. But this is definitely an option for him in the center of the map there, as the Ulfsark searching down the bottom for potentially some more gold mines there, as military academies coming up for Eric, and Eric says, "Owl, get out of here." He is not going to let Owl live here on this position. There's nothing here in terms of resources, but he's going to be able to push in and kill off Owl on that position very, very quickly. As a Plenty Vault taken back by KoTH. KoTH's going to attempt to kill off these Hades Shades or something fairly shortly, as the Spearmen coming in to try and take out Tunison's docks. But Tunison just says, you know what, instead of going for the water, I'm just going to get 3 town centers. A big boom starting up here for Tunison, as Eric's going to push in here. Chrono JJ not going for anything, any town centers just yet. Just moving across this water, grabbing docks all over the place. He wants to control that for himself. It's not a bad idea. Get all of those fishing spots to himself. Does he have himself purse scene yet? He does have that purse scene, so that's going to be a very big thing. He's had a 4th town center now up for Tunison. Yes, it is. He is going very, very hard on that one, and we'll see if it's going to work out. It will give him a lot of it will give him some time at the very least, by sacking that water and just going for town centers. This is something we don't get to see very often on maps like Mediterranean, where you just sack the water and say, no worries, I'm just going to grab 3 town centers. It's probably not as bad as you might think, especially if you can get some pressure onto your opponent and prevent them from grabbing a quick 2nd town center as well. But Chrono's now clicked up through Nephthys. He's going to clean up these docks. He's going to come down on this side here, get a dock down here, and get a couple more fishing ships on that bottom side, and get himself sorted. Meanwhile, Eric is pulled back ever so slightly, wants to push in and finish Owl off. Owl is still searching around the map. He's going to be moving those units in. If he can grab this town center, I'm pretty sure he's got no... what has he got in the bank? He's got a lot of food, a lot of wood, no gold. So if he can make a break for it, run those villages out a different way and get away from Eric, The town center will fall here for Al, but he might be able to rebuild the town center in the center of the map here and at least get himself some gold over here as the villagers, they are migrating. And Al does say, looks like I got the worst town center, no gold nearby. Very, very true. Eric's going to need to start thinking about booming here very, very shortly. He does bring some triremes out here to push off of this location here. And that's going to give him 9 fishing ships as well. So Eric's in a nice spot where that's concerned. As the Cyclops coming in here, there are a handful of her over here as the Cyclops picks up a villager, but throws it the wrong way. As Al's being cleaned up. And Eric's got a second town center now. He does have some catching up to do to get up to where Tunison is. Tunison's going to have a lot of villages here in this game very, very shortly. KoTH is kind of given up map control in a way. They're going so hard on the water. And he's only got 2 town centers. So he needs to push through Tunison to keep Tunison at base. We'll see if he's going to make that push. Alternatively, KoTH is over here at the bottom. If you clean up him, he could potentially get those town centers for himself as well. As Al in the center of the map here, going to grab that longhouse, going to get himself the gold and the wood here and attempt to get this town center up and try and bring himself back into this game. But sitting in the center of the map, it's going to be a tough time here for Al. He does sneak onto that wood line on the bottom there as well. As now we do see KoTH saying, get out of here, Tunison. We're fighting. You need to start making some stuff. As Tunison's Poseidon in here as well, causing some problems. There's the Pharaoh wandering forward here as well. Hippocon going to be retreating back. Siege works. Coming up on this location as well here. There's Aphrodite on the way for Tunison here. This is, I mean, I feel like Tunison's going to be able to defend here. 4 town centers, pumping villages. I'm pretty sure. Wait, let's just see. Is Tunison at full villages? Yeah, he's at 80 villages. So his economy is absolutely pumping. KoTH, on the other hand, he's 45 villages plus 30 fishing ships. So he is also basically 75 villages, 74 villages at the moment. So he's, economically speaking, KoTH is probably in a better spot than Tunison, just because his fishing ships are probably going to be a little bit more efficient than Tunison's villages at this stage, with no economic upgrades or very few economic upgrades. So Chrono needs to make this work, and he does get himself that 3rd town center up as well at the back. So Chrono's also close to Tunison at this point, but he needs to make sure he's getting the right units out, making himself those spearmen, siege towers, chariot archers coming through here. Eric is getting that boom on himself at the moment now. He's on 3 town centers, but only at 58 villages. We'll have some catching up to do as the hoplites are going to swing around here and look for something to kill off. Al manages to get his town center back up, so he's still playing here in a good way. Tunison here, 5 town centers, but Chrono, he's going to be pushing back here nicely. There is a ceasefire, so Chrono can't really click that answer unless he wants ceasefire to be clicked, which is probably a worthwhile thing to do. Tunison grabs that plenty vault back, going to be leaving that Nemean lion on there, giving himself a little bit more of that economy to come through. As KoTH getting up some more barracks on this position here. Siege towers getting pushed back ever so slightly. Some side houses coming up over here, as well as the villagers are going to be making a little bit of a break for it around these walls here. I'm not sure where he's planning to go. There are some rhinos over here to eat, as Tunison putting walls up all over the map saying, get out of here, as Al finds another gold mine. But the hoplites are in here, and Eric, he doesn't take any prisoners. He sees some villagers, and the best thing to attack in free-for-all is going to be villages. Don't lose your army, just kill villages. Happy days. As the players continuing along here, it looks like Chrono's getting pushed back ever so slightly at the moment. He is behind on population, doesn't have the fortified towns. Neither does Tunison here. And Al is begging for his life at the moment. As the walls, will he get them up? No, the villagers, maybe we could get them finished. No, can't get them finished there. As the houses on the side, they're going to get cleaned up as well. Eric's like, Loki players die. No Loki here. I'll go to where it's set here. So he's going to get those serpents up, get some watchtowers up to defend here as well. And Hephaestus coming through for KoTH. KoTH is just getting left to boom here. And he's got the close town center to the Plenty Vault. There's a chance here that that KoTH can just grab this location and be completely fine here. As we do see Al putting some pressure in here. Doesn't have himself that Hall of Fames just yet, but he wants to get in anyways. Get a little bit of fighting happening, controlling that Plenty Vault there as well. So the Ancestors was dropped down, but still no ceasefire for Tunison. As KoTH can drop his Tornado down. Drops it right onto Tunison's town center here, but he also hits the stables, the fortress. I don't know if that town center is quite going to fall here to this tornado. In fact, I don't think it... Oh, maybe it's close. It's close. 300 HP remaining. As some villagers get cleaned up there as well. Tunison is pushing in. Is KoTH not spending resources again? No, he's got full population here. As we see, the hippos are set, rhinos are set, coming in onto this location here as well. And a catapult comes through to finish off that town center. Remember, Tunis has still got that ceasefire, so he can use it if he wants. But at this moment, it's just KoTH and Tunison going at each other at the moment. And Tunison says, you know what? Let's click ceasefire. Let's get this town center back up. But Chrono, he's pushing forward. Who's going to get there first? Chrono does. He gets there first. Probably could have clicked that ceasefire in a bit of a better position there. Plenty Vault down for KoTH. He's going to have 2 Plenty Vaults at the moment. He's got full archers on this position as well. Very, very strong. Going to try and understand this Plenty Vault and go for the win with the walls coming up as well. I like this play. There is a underworld or 2 here. Well, 1 underworld for Eric, 1 underworld for KoTH. So he's not 100% safe, but you can't wait to the very end. You have to like underworld into here and then start breaking through. Eric's got some good units in, going through Hephaestus himself. But yeah, KoTH is in a great position here. You can't be... KoTH is one of the lower rated players here, but because of that, he gets left alone in these games. You've got Tunison and KoTH going at it up here, but I don't know if that's... I mean, you're just letting the Hades still be strong, even if he's not the fastest of players. He's going to get all the upgrades. He's going to have all the strong units, and then you're still going to have to deal with a late game Hades. And it doesn't matter what level your opponent is. If they're late game Hades, they're still going to be able to hold here as the walls are coming up. We see stone walls coming through as well here for KoTH. He cannot quite manage to wall this up here. He needs to get some buildings up there or something, as it looks like KoTH's managed to find the advantage against Tunison for the time being. Tunison's still making cavalry against these spearmen. Probably not the best of ideas. Chrono is known to get his upgrades. As he gets the greatest to 50, that is a huge upgrade to be getting here. Bonus damage. A huge amount of bonus damage to boot there. As the heavy spearmen wandering in onto this position, the rhino is going to be coming through as well. Catapult going to clean up the stable on that spot there as well. As the owl units here coming down to the bottom. Eric does manage to take that town center from Owl, completely pushing him off there. How many villages does he have left here? Only 12. He's in a very, very tough position. No town centers left on the map for him to grab either, as everyone's on that 4th town center. You do have to start thinking about a trade route here as well. You do have the market up for Tunison, but he doesn't start that trade route. When you go up above 3 town centers, up to 4 town centers, 5 town centers, 6 town centers, you can't get more than 80 villages, right? Unless you're Norse. So if that's the case, you need to be pumping out that trade as best as you can. Otherwise, life is tough, as we do see KoTH now coming through, cleans up the temple on this position here. KoTH doesn't want to allow the Plenty Vault through here, and he says, all right, I'm running in, I'm taking it. No problems here. KoTH is going to be retreating back here away from this spot, but he's still sitting in here. You have to leave the army or something in this middle spot. Otherwise, your opponents can just sneak in, or you have to get all your walls up. As we do see, Chrono, he's got a nice wall set up over here to control that spot there. And Chrono has pushed himself far enough in front of Tunison that he's going to feel like Tunison is just an annoyance at this moment. He's going to be able to push him back. We've got to stay vigilant here, as Tunison is now transitioning into the pacifist. And Hephaestus are going to really be able to deal with those champion spearmen. So maybe Chrono's going to have to think about how else he's going to deal with this army. Sigma in the chat asks, is the center plenty vault a real plenty vault? Does it give the same resources as a god power plenty vault? I believe it gives you less. That's what I believe. I believe it gives you less than normal. Is Kalos getting up his towers now around on this position? I think he realizes he's probably his best plan here. As we see Al saying, because you attacked me so much, Eric, I'm getting revenge here. He's just going to be looking for the raids. But we also see some longboats coming in here from Al to push back. But Kalos here, he can't really push through Chrono JJ at the moment. I mean, maybe with Tunison and Kalos teaming up on Chrono JJ, they might be able to make that work. And we see that Eric says, you know what, instead of dealing with the two big powers here, he's going to take it slow and try and push through Kalos himself here. But Kalos is just full archers, and you can't... The only way to beat full archers is to go for Heliopolis. And Eric does have the access to Heliopolis, but he's going for the Petropolis at the moment. As Turnison pushes through onto this location here as well. Chrono just trying to get himself set up on this position here. The problem, I think, for Chrono JJ is his gold situation is a little bit lackluster as Kalos pushing straight through on this position. There's nothing here for Chrono JJ to defend with. As we do see the Plenty Vault has been stolen back yet again, even with all of those units around here. Set here is meta delete dead animals around the ice to create an impassable wall. You can build some buildings over those animals. You can't use one abusive thing and expect another abusive thing not to come into the game. Oh, we do see Chrono JJ comes in with the Royal Barges over here though. Very, very spicy. Very, very spicy. Also, animals of set aren't really animals, so you can't really call it Hunter League. They're a different thing. They're animals of set. They're not huntables. They're a different unit tag. So we can keep that in the back of your mind. Eric's coming through. He's got the Heliopolis now in his army. He's also got himself engineers already, and I imagine he's going up to full upgrades very, very quickly here as Eric grabs the Plenty Vault for himself here. Kalos getting pushed back. Where are the Gastrofetes going? Gastrofete raids on the way. As Chrono gets the town center up over here as well. Up to 5 town centers now at the moment. But on this position, we are seeing Chrono JJ getting targeted down by Silver Colossus. Might be enough to hold here. He's going to have to think about some mercenary at some point, I would assume. As the priests are popping into the tower, unfortunately, not targeting down that Colossus there. Over here, we do see Chrono JJ starting up on, in classic Chrono JJ fashion, he is a master of the late game annoyances. He's going to attack you everywhere on the map that you think is safe. It's not safe. If Chrono JJ is in, it's not safe, but he is going to lose this center position for it, which might be a big deal coming in here as the Spearman going to clean up that fortress over here. Buildings coming down. Can steal all those farms as well if he wants to. Kalos here going to attempt to get this town center back up, but with the catapults here, the villagers shanking it down. You see Kalos coming in with his own Heliopolis to hold this one. Town center's built fast, guys. Did not realize this. Town center's built fast. Oh man, that's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. I am only noob. Up, up, up. Can he get it up with the villagers? Oh, the Gastrofini is attacking it. It's close. It's close. It's getting there. It's close. He gets it up. He gets it up. Oh, but Tunison also gets to take advantage of this really fast town center business here. So the reason the town center is built fast on Nomad is because at the start of the game, it makes no sense to have the players wait around when they're starting the town center. So it builds quickly, but it's supposed to, that technology, so to speak, is supposed to go deactivated after a little bit later. But alas, KoTH will die here. Screw you. Oh, town center down. Gastrofini's taking this one out nicely. KoTH's gonna have to put this one back up here. As he pulls back a little bit, Tower's coming up over there as well. And KoTH can start pushing through onto this location as well here. But the problem is his economy is about to get wrecked. Does anyone have trade yet? No trade. Oh, Tunis has got some trade. Eric's got some trade. So I think Eric's probably in the best position at the moment. Probably don't need that technology thing on. Oh! Animals are set. Yes. Does he have feral? Yes, he does. Look at how strong they are. Al just comes in and steals the plenty vault. Give me some resources. Anything. Anything. Attacking walls. Nice. Town center going to come back up for KoTH now. As Eric is on 5 town centers now. He's sitting in the center of the map. Going to attempt to hold this. As all the chaos on the top here. Once that timer clicks down, the attention is going to start coming down here. But Eric's got all the units in the world right now. Maybe he feels like he can just hold here. He doesn't even need to get the buildings up. But KoTH is going to come in with his walls again. He's going to come in with the siege. But really, all Eric needs to do is just sit on that plenty vault, and that's going to attract a lot of attention. But nice play here from KoTH with those Gastrofidis. The thing is, the town center comes up really, really quickly here. Eric's got no gold in the bank at the moment, but a lot of resources, that's for sure. As the Ursa coming through here to get some pain caused. One hoplite versus the world there. See if there can be some myth unit spawns. Is Eric's economy going to be in a bit of pain? He's got to sit on the directly on that plenty vault, or KoTH can just send in a handful of spearmen to turn that one around. As the fortress coming up over here, barracks getting taken down. Over here we do see the town center gets taken down by Tunison as well. He's sitting on this position with some good walls. The town center just goes up so quickly. Oh, but he does hit it. He hits it. Nice, nice attention there. Bit of lag though from someone. If Eric just brings all of his units down, he's going to be completely fine here. He does have to kill off the Gastrofidis though. Aspis should be able to clean up all of these units. Maybe a hero comes out of Bellerophon or something. 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remaining. There's an opportunity to sneak this plenty vault. Down center back up. Units chasing away. Get the walls up. Get the walls up. No. No walls. I'm surprised that Al's still alive here. He's done a great job. He's got a handful of villages, no town center. Two minutes, 45 seconds. It's getting close. Yeah, KoTH is having some problems with the old lag at this moment. He might be dropping out, actually. All right, go, go, go. It's all off. Oh, pestilence. Big god power is being used. Eric pushing back through here. But we already see Tunison. He's starting to focus down over here. We also have this town center that was taken out as well from Tunison, I believe. As Eric pulls back over to defend, he has to pull away from KoTH. He really doesn't have anything too useful here. We'll see if Eric can defend. He does have a lot of population here, but same too does Tunison. As the army trying to come in, trying to reset the Plenty Vault, but it's still not quite able to get it. Too many units around the Plenty Vault at the moment here for Eric, as he is sending everything in here. We'll see if we can hold it here for the remainder of this time. As Chrono also coming in as well to start harassing with his Rhinos of set. But what else is Eric doing? Got a whole bunch of idle units here he needs to send up here. Can he hold or not? Lots of units coming through. Lots of units coming through. Underworld coming in for Eric. He wants to hold it. 1 minute, 19 seconds remaining. There's nothing coming. He's still got it. More units are coming in. More reinforcements. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining here. Bolt onto the Heliopolis as more of Tunison and Chrono JJ's units are coming in, but Chrono JJ's units are fighting Tunison at the moment. Village is coming through as well for Tunison to get as much as he possibly can, and he claims it. Yes! Victory! Or not victory. No victory. The game continues. And Eric runs away. Oh. KoTH with the Titan, though. Oh no! Oh no, there's longboats here. I said that the Titan gate's building fast enough, though, so it's fine. But I'm sure Owl's coming in. Owl's joining in with his Ursa here. Now Tunison's got 6 town centers. Chrono's going to try and get these walls up to attack this town center over here. We'll see if we can manage to make it work. And Tunison's got this town center. This town center over here is fallen as Tunison managed to clean that one up as well. A master of the late game, these players. We also see a cheeky little side attack here from KoTH. The village is going to get shot down here. Surely Chrono JJ just sends the war barges over here. Surely he's paying attention and can work this one out. Couple of trolls coming over here. Now let KoTH get the Titan Gate up here, Owl. Be his mate. Work together. Oh, these trolls are brutal. Now good luck with Hades. 6 town center Poseidon. I don't think he's going to have too much problem with the Hades. Eric is down to 2 town centers at the moment. He can get this one back up relatively quickly, though, if he has the resources. We still have that trade route going? Can't really tell. See the Chrono JJ catapults taking down Tunison's town centers over here. As Tunison says, get out of here! Get out of here! I'm going to wipe you out of this position. Chrono does get destroyed. As the Titan Gate looks like it's going to go down as well. Is this 100 favor? If you kill this, is this how you're getting a ton of favor here, right? For attacking this. Lots of Valkyrie spawns here and things like that. He does have full population though, so he's only going to get that spawn when he gets it. Man, it's just Townsend is falling everywhere at this point. Looks like Tunison's going to clean up all of Chrono JJ's side build, and now Chrono JJ, the once powerful Chrono JJ, will no longer be powerful. You know, the only way they can be peace is if there's only one nation. One nation, one peace. Or if someone holds the plenty vault in the middle for 8 minutes. Oh. KoTH is getting the Gash Graffiti raids in here in a big way. KoTH down to 1 Townsend. He's getting wiped off the map. He's got nothing. Wait, how many villages does he have left? He's got 22 villages. He does have fishing ships still, though. But no gold, no trade. It's a very, very challenging position now to be in. KoTH is sorry. Just business. Heck loses his plenty vault again. You could build a wonder as well. Wonders do work in this, I believe. That reminds me. Joey Bads, if someone wins with a wonder, does that add to the score? Or did we not get the score worked out? We work out the score based off of over here, right? If you got 100,000 or whatever. I don't know. Anyways. Gate gonna get taken out over here. The score should work the same in general. I see. Now Eric is saying, got to attack Tunison. Tunison's 8 town centers. He's got the trade route pumping with only 49 gold, but it's going in the best spot he possibly can have it going. I mean, he can come up to here actually, straight through. Look at this red wave of units pushing in. He's got a lot of stuff here. Town center coming up on this spot here for Tunison. Already a ton of those Gash Graffitis. Tunison could do the same thing and just go in with a bunch of Hetairoi here as well, if he wants. KoTH has got nothing left here, it seems. As the town center going to get taken out. And Tunison walks in here. How many resources does he have? He's actually got plenty of resources here as well. So he's doing it right. The only thing that I would like to see when you're expanding out is to just remember to continue to put buildings everywhere. Like, there's no real reason to have 1,600 wood in the bank. Just build 16 stables kind of thing. Because otherwise your opponent can just push through you really, really quickly. Especially as Poseidon. Oh, Colossus is going to come in. Plenty vault for KoTH. As KoTH's making a run for it. He's got the transport ship out. How many villages does he have? 10. 10 villages in a dream. Ten villages in a street and a dream. Build 16 settlers to stabilize your opponent. No, just to prevent your opponent from pushing through you so fast, and to have that response mechanism in place around a town center to spam out Prodromus if a whole bunch of siege comes, or just spam out Hippocon if you need to. Looks like everything was dealt with over here as well. I see. Stabilize your econ. I see. Titan Gate coming up now for Mr. Eric BR. A Titan is interesting. I wonder how long you can hold the Plenty Vault with a Titan. Tunison realizes he's got to deal with this over here now and be fighting KoTH as well. Oop. Al comes in. He's stolen the Plenty Vault and he's surrounding it. Gash Graffiti's on the town center of Tunison. You got to be hyper aware here. 10 town center Tunison. He is in a commanding position, to say the very, very least. How do you beat 10 town centers? Well, you got 2 town centers, 3 town centers, plus 100 population, which is equal to what? 4 town centers? Is that right? 25. Wait. Yeah, these are. 20. Oh, you get 5 town centers each. So this is 5 town center Al, 5 town center Chrono JJ, 5 town center plus, or 2 town center Kalos. 3. Right, hold on. Let me see. 5. If all 4 of these players gang up on Tunison, they've got more population than Tunison. Up. He's getting in. The Polyphemus is in. I think Eric defends that one there for the time being. Oh! He got the town center back! Chrono's still in the game! From back in business. He's got the animal army. Who needs resources? Colossus coming in. Oh dear. But now Kalos is going to get taken out over here. The Thorn in Tunison's side is going to get taken out. But the Titan is going to be through, and that's going to be probably not that big of a pain considering he's got so much of a population edge on Eric, but he still has to deal with all these pesky rhinos here. And look at this. Chrono still has got monuments up, so he can still pump out these rhinoceros. Oh! And the Royal War Barge is causing pain over here as well. Eric gets his Titan up. Just attack Tunis. We don't win. We don't win in free-for-alls. It's all about you winning. There's no second place in a free-for-all. Well, there kind of is, but there isn't. Look at all these rhinos. Where does Chrono have his houses? Up here. In classic Chrono JJ fashion, he was housed. Is he still housed? No. Not housed at the moment. Eric is... I don't think he realizes that everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. Titan is coming. Tunis is going to be preoccupied with this one, I think. Oh, it's not that hard to kill it with just 4 heroes and a couple of Heliopolis and a little bit of path blocking. Cheeky little Kalos. And Gastrofetti raid. So much pain. The animal army sitting, waiting, watching Chrono JJ. Village is pumping. Towers come up. You could just wall this in. You can build outside of the frost or the ice. You just can't build on the ice. Oh. That's a lot of Heliopolis there. Oh, Polyphemus is out as well. Polyphemus is extra strong against the Titan because he deals crush and hack. So he's getting bonus crush and hack on there as well. But... how does it go? He's just like, you killed me. I'm not happy with you. He gets it on the walls. That's funny. Chrono's just sitting here with his rhino. The zoo's down the bottom. The thing is, you kill a town center off with the Titan. In this specific Nomad version, the town center just gets back up instantly. But Tunison has no resources in the bank. So, it's working out for him. Oh, the rhino's coming. I wonder if there's a one-hit kill relic on the map. Mithril Horseshoes. There's a lot of decent relics here, actually. Ample for Feistus. Blanket of Empress Zoe. I think Tunison's still got enough stuff around this plenty vault here at the moment. Tunison might all in on just holding the plenty vault. The Tide's still got some HP left. Can go over there. Looks like Eric is taken out of town center. He's pushing in onto the middle here. How much population does Tunison have? He's got... Oh, he's really short. He's got no gold. Did he lose his trade route? Maybe. Just got to get that economy sorted. What's Kalos doing down the bottom? Kalos 0 Townsend is 0 hope. Chrono can grab this town center here. Oh, Eric. How did he get that? Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't get it. Tunison's held. He's got all the buildings. There is a little space over here. He's going to have to fix that one up. He can build it straight up to the town center, though. Cheeky walls over here. Love using my my opponent's walls as my own walls. A classic maneuver. Send the Titan in! Trying to kill Tunison army. Can they get in or not? Tunison will find the dub here. He's got 1 minute left. He's going to lose this one, though. Your goal is the hill, bro. I don't know if you can kill this. 6 town centers, Tunison, with 203 population. Oh, vision. Does he have shifting sands? No. He does spot it, though. What's the plan? How many units can you get in here? More walls? You can try and drag Tunison away, but Tunison's got too much stuff here. Well, there's no other god powers, right? There is a spy. Could use the spy. 30 seconds! Can they beat this red army? Owl coming in. Everyone's coming in for the final fight, maybe. 15 remaining. Tunison here. He's got too much stuff. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Victory for Tunison. GG. Well played, Mr. Tunison. He gets the dub. Chrono almost had him here, but he managed to pull it back from the brink. And I think Eric just could not quite get himself big enough. I think if maybe Eric focused up here to kill off Kalos first, instead of tempting Tunison to come in, he probably could have taken all this spot for himself, and he probably could have gone toe-to-toe against Tunison here. But GG, nonetheless. Fun game. I love this King of the Hill Nomad. Hopefully we get the Regicide version working very soon. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next game.